So, part of the installation exports, we have given all those things we have given here. Then what we have to do now after the installation? Do I need to log into the, so through browser or through SAP logon pad here? Why? Because since this is the Java system here, so we cannot log in through so SAP logon pad or SAP GUI. So this is the Java portal system. So here we have to use the browser. Here we have to use the browser to log into the Java systems here. Here we have to use the browser to log into the Java systems here. So for that one to log into the Java systems here for that one. So here you can see same as like above AS, SCS, and also for Java side, if we go to the process list, here we go to the above, we have the above process list. Java, we have the Java process table. Here we have the ICM and server nodes. As I mentioned yesterday, as per the architecture, we have the ICM and server nodes are available. So if you take the example of the above system here, in the above, we have the work process concept here, right? And also dispatcher and work process concept here. So this is a Java. We don't have any work process concept and everything here. Here we have the Java process table here. Then here Java nodes are available. This is a node. ICM and server 0 node here. This is the different architecture here. Then how to log into the my Java systems here? How to log into the Java systems here? To log into the Java system, here we need to use the http:// the host name and file instance number 00. We have to use it. That is the port number. We have to use it here. That is the port number. We have to use it to log into the Java systems here. That is the things we have to use it to log into the Java systems here, right? So then we will get the Windows 1. Okay, Windows 1. That is the host name here. So then we will get the Java screen here. We will get the Java screen home page. We will get like this here. This is the startup page of the Java screen here. This is the startup page here. So the startup page, Java startup page is looks like how it will be the naming convention http:// your host name of the your server where the Java is installed. Then port number. Port number means file instance number 00 slash. Okay, 5 instance number. Your instance number is 40, then 54000 you have to give it. So this is the thing we will get it out here after the installation, right? So then when you click on the, so here Java, we have to Java systems, portal systems, we have to navigate through URLs only. Everything should be the URLs. There is no logon pad is not required here. Now logon pad is not required for the Java systems here. Just click on the, suppose like the first page, we need to log into the, suppose if we want to check the NetWeaver administrator. This is the main page here, NWA. Here we will do the all the admin activities in the Java systems here, right? Just click on the NWA, then we will get the 403 forbidden error. 403 forbidden error here. This is the known issue. This is the known issue for the Java systems here. So for this one, as soon as installation is completed for the Java systems, there is a some folder structure will be created it here. Just to go to the USR SAP SID NJD, same as like the D instance number, how it will be created here, J instance number and SCS. And also for above systems, we have the ASCS, right? ASCS and D instance number. For Java systems, we have the similar file system will be created, J instance number, SCS and profile, sys profile. In the profile directory here also we have the default profile and instance profiles are available here. Just to open the instance profile here in the instance profile, so we have the, in the instance profile, we have the all the options are available here in the instance profile here, right? So there is a one. So now we are getting the some 403 forbidden error here. So to avoid this 403 forbidden error, in the default profile, we need to remove this profile. We need to remove this profile here. We need to remove this profile. Then we have to restart the system here. Same way we have to restart the system here. So right click on the Java, just click on the restart here. Then Java will be restarted here. Java will be restarted here, right? Java system will be restarted here. So that is the one we have to do it. Otherwise, it will not log into this server here. It will not be allow we to log into this server here, right? Now you see, let me refresh here. Java is stopping now. Java is stopping the process here. Stopping all the process are getting stopping here, right? When it is stopping, so here you will get the 503 service not available. Suppose normally when you are opening the any service, suppose like when you are going to the suppose like IRCTC, Amazon, Flipkart, maybe banking sites, anything. Sometimes in rare cases we may get this type of error, right? Site cannot be reached or 503 service unavailable. Maybe most of the government sites we will see this type of errors, right? So which means your backend portal system is down. Your backend portal or Java systems are down here to handle your request here. So if it's down, right? Now it is starting. See, Java starting will take lot of time here. Java starting, it will take lot of time here. See here, it is bootstrap, then synchronizing the binaries. It's not like that above. It will take some time here. Then ICM will come to the online first. Then it will go to the starting the framework, waiting to start, starting framework, starting apps. Then it will come to the running status here. So the status of the Java startup, status of Java starting here. So while starting, first of all, it will come to the initial stage, then waiting to start here. Then it will go to the starting framework. It will go to the starting framework here. It will go to the starting framework. Then it will go to the starting apps here, starting apps. Then the next step is called the running. This is a very important. These are the steps for the Java starting procedure here. You see here, this is the starting procedure here. Just click on the button. Now it is in the starting apps phase. Then after some time, it will come to the running status here. Till then, we will not get the logon screen here. We will not get the logon screen here. It should be the 503 service not available, means server is not available here. You will get this string here. Once the Java nodes are available, as soon as you will get, right? When the ICM is taken your request now. Why? Because ICM is handled how the dispatcher is doing in our case. In above systems here, ICM will take care of your request whenever you are logging. Then it will hand over to the server 0 here. Whatever the URL you are opening from the browser here, ICM will take care of, will keep into the buffer status. Whenever as soon as your server 0 is available, then it will handle the nodes to your server 0. Here, the server 0, Java server 0 will process your request here. There we have the how the dialog work process will pick up our request here. Here, the server 0 nodes, Java nodes will pick up your request to process everything here. So this is the while starting here, while starting from the browser, it will take it here. Here, there are some threads here, HTTP threads here. We have the threads concept here. In the above level, you have the concept is called the work process concept. In the Java level, we have the Java thread concept here. So here we are logging through the browser, HTTP browsers, right? Then here HTTP threads. These threads will take care of your request. It will log in. These threads will log into this threads will take care of the request. You will log into the Java systems here. You will log into the Java systems here. See here, still it is starting mode here. Now it started completely. It's running status here. Now it's coming to the screen status now. Now you see here, just click on the refresh button. Then you will get the home page. Now you got the home page now. Whenever you just click on the NWA, NetWeaver Administrator, here we will do the all activities from the NetWeaver Administrator here. Just you use the administrator user is the super user that will be created during the installation. That is created here, right? So now you will be logged into the user here. Now you see, whenever you log in here, here HTTP threads will take care of your request here. Here HTTP threads will take care of your request here. Here how the dialog work process will take care of your request here. Here the HTTP threads will take care of the all your work here. HTTP threads will take care of the all your work which you are doing to the system here. All the HTTP threads will take care of that one. So immediately ICM in the Java process table, ICM will take your browser request, will hand over to the server 0 process here. Will hand over to the server 0 process here. This is the NetWeaver administrator page. This is the NWA. Here we will do the all kind of work and everything we will perform it here. All kind of work we will perform it here. This is the availability and performance monitor. Here if you just go to the system overview, here it will display the how many user sessions, ICM status, message server, CPU, memory, your Java related all the nodes, long running threads or anything, all the information it will show here. So maybe it may take some time to load it here. Why? Because your browser required Adobe Reader, something Adobe plugin is required here to get the data here. So then let's wait for some time, then you will get the all those things here. So most of the things, if the Java is up and running means you need to open the URL. If you open the URL, then the screen is getting opening means then Java systems are up and running here. So then you are not getting the screen means 503 service unavailable, site not reached means then your Java system is down in the back end. We need to start it. Why it got stopped here? This is the one thing we should be remember here. So this is the home page of the Java systems here. This is the home page of the Java systems here. So normally, let's start discussing about the Java starting procedure here. Okay, this is a very important Java starting procedure here. Okay, Java startup procedure here. SAP NWE NetWeaver 7.5 anything Java starting procedure. How this will be started here? Normally, same way everybody will tell like same way start SAP command or stop SAP command, MMC start and stop. Java will be started automatically. That's fine. Everybody will tell the same. Even my kid also will tell the same. How can we start the Java system means go to the login to the MMC, then right click on the SAD, then stop, start, then so my kid also will tell the same procedure. But underlying the procedure, what exactly happens in the back end? What exactly happens in the back end? This one we should be aware of here. This one we should be aware of, right? Java starting procedure. This one we should be aware of here, right? So that one, so while we know only just right click and start it, it will start it. That's it. We are while starting, Java nodes have the some status like waiting to start, startup framework and everything, right? So here, so what will happen exactly when you are starting the system? What exactly will happen here? So this is the very important. Just it's like some confusing. So just this is like some confusing topic, confusing procedure. Just bear with me. I will explain it slightly. Okay. So just give me 1 minute. I will bring one. Wow, I will bring the cup of water. Sorry guys, I'm back. Okay, so let's start starting procedure here. This is the very important. Okay, so the steps which are involved in the Java startup sequence here. The first of all, when you click on the start button here, what will happen? JStart is the process here. JStart here. You see here there is a JStart here, right? JStart procedure here, right? When you click on this button, the JStart procedure, the JStart The JStart is started here. JStart is started. JStart is started. JStart is started here. Then it will take the role of the. It will takes the role of the. So JStart is started. Then it will take the role of the Java controller here. Java controller. So JStart will start and it will take the controller. Why? Because JStart procedure will start the Java controller here inside Java controller here. Then Java controller immediately what the Java controller will do? Java controller will check the Java controller will analyze and so Java controller will analyze the analyze the configuration will analyze the configuration. Why? Because Java, Java is mainly all the binaries and everything is in the file system level. So first of all, JStart will start and it will take the role of the J controller. It will control Java controller here. Then immediately the Java controller, it will check the configuration of the instance.properties file. Instance properties file instance profile. It will check the configuration which is mentioned in the instance profile here. So check the analyze the configuration of the instance profile here, which is there in the OS level. That's why when the SAP is starting above system or Java system, first it will check the configuration of the your profiles directory, instance profile directory here. Same way Java also, it will analyze the configuration of the instance profile. Then Java controller, then immediately Java controller here initialize the signal, initialize the startup signal here. Okay, initialize the signal. Like the signal opens the port here. Okay, port means our Java P4 port here, the Java P4 filter. So here, so immediately it will analyze the configuration. If everything is okay, then Java controller will initialize the signal to the system. Then it will open the port here. Why? Because Java URLs and the P4 port, that is called the P4 port. Everything will be open here. Then Java controller immediately the Java controller. All these activities will be done by the Java controller here. So Java controller read the instance description here. Java controller, it will read the instance description, from so the properties file, the profile parameters and the properties file here. Read the instance description from the profiles and parameters from the profiles here, right? It will first of all it will analyze the configuration. Okay, the instance ID is okay. Then it will initialize the signal and it will send the signal start like that. Then immediately it will read the instance description from the properties file here. Immediately it will read the instance property here. Then Java controller starts the JStart process. Java controller start the so Java controller start the JStart process for offline deployment. There is a components, there will be a offline deployment will happen here. So offline deployments will happen in the Java nodes here. Once the offline deployment, so Java controller starts the JStart process, another JStart process here. Here already JStart process is there. So it will start the another JStart process for offline deployment. When it will start? As soon as your instance profile parameter, the ports are opened, then it will start the another JStart process for the offline deployment here, right? Once the offline deployment is completed here, So here the process of the Java start process, the process of the Java process here, the process of the Java process here. So Java process loads into JVM here, loads into, so JVM, it loads the JVM into own process here, JVM, right? So then JVM here, once the it will start the another offline deployment, then Java process here, Java process. That's why I told you, right? Some typical, it's a bit very difficult to get all those things here. This will happen in the offline. This will happen in the offline. This will happen in the offline. So you don't see this kind of steps and this kind of process sequence, everything here. This will happen in the offline here, offline. The process of the Java process will load into the JVM here. The child processor is the Java. In the Java process, it will load the JVM into own process here. Then Java controller read the description again. Once it is load the JVM, then it will Java controller again, it will read the Java controller reads the instance description. It will read the again instance description, search for the nodes here. It will read the description, and it sets the nodes here. It will boost up the nodes here. It will start the system here. It will read the instance description and boost up the bootstrap. Bootstrap the nodes. Bootstrap the nodes here. Okay. So bootstrap the nodes here. Bootstrap the nodes here. Then so Java controller read the Java controller bootstrap the nodes. All this will be done by the Java controller only here. Then Java controller. So once the Java controller, so again it will reads the again it will read the JStart, I guess. Yeah, Java controller reads the startup.properties and instance.properties file from OS level, means properties file. I can say proper at OS level. OS level will read the all the properties file here. Then once the then the time Java, then once that read the properties file, then Java starts the Java will be started. Java will be started. Java will be started. So this will happen here. So this will happen inside of the system here. So that's why you will get confused here. What will exactly happen? So just to ignore all those things here, it's not required. So why? Because it will is some confusion here. So first of all, Java JStart procedure will start and it will take the role of the J controller. Then Java controller will check the configuration of the instance profile. Then it will check the instance profile. Everything is okay. Then it will initiate the signal and open the port here. Then immediately Java controller read the properties from the profiles again. Then Java controller start the another JStart process for the offline deployments and it will load into the JVM here. Then immediately Java controller reads the description and boost up nodes here. Then reads the properties file with the OS level. Then Java will be started. So these are the sequence of steps will happen while starting the Java system here. When you are starting the Java system here, the sequence of steps here. If you see here, the first of all, it will read the profiles, right? Instance profile. Then after that, once the profile is readed, then Java JVM DLL will be readed here. Then after that, it will check the profile JVM DLL will then start up that properties file. So everything it will check. It's not very simple. It's like same as like it's not very simple, same as like our above systems here. It's very some typical part here, right? Some typical part too. So it's a backend, everything it will read. So what you need to remember here, while starting the Java, it will always read the instance.properties file. That is sorry, the instance properties, instance profiles, and there is a instance.properties file at operating system. It will always root the two properties here. If these two properties are okay, then we can see all the information here. If you see the Java file system structure, same as like above here, right? Same USR SAP SID here, J instance number, same data folder, right? Same we have the exe folder, we have the binary, same kernel, same as like above, right? Same as like exe directory here. Then IGS, then here we have the J2EE, then log folder, sec directory, and work directory. This is only one extra here. So here work directory, you see, if in the above level, if any issues, we will go to the work directory. There we will check the work process related log files and everything. But especially for the Java systems, you need to go to the here the you need to go to the nodes, Java server nodes. Why? Because Java node is the main process. It will process the our request here, right? It will read the properties file here, right? Go to the work directory, then server 0 node, dev underscore server 01, and JVM underscore bootstrap files, right? Bootstrap deployment, offline deployment. After that bootstrap, then after that Java will be started. So like this, how the sequence of activities are happening, the same way your Java system will be started here, and also the same way the log files also will be generated here. So it starts from the dev underscore ICM, dev underscore bootstrap, dev underscore server 0, dev underscore. So like that, the files dev underscore J start process. So everything will be started here. Everything will be, so the logs will be generated here. Everything, the logs will be generated here. That is the main process of the process deployment here. That is the main thing here, right? So this is the log files here. If any issues with your Java systems, the main thing is we should read. This is the one Java things we have to read it here in the work directory. We have to check the log files here. We have to check the log files in the system here. If anything here, so we have to check the log files here. Dev underscore J start log file, and all the information we need to check it from here, right? J1 J in the work directory here. In the work directory, we have to check the log files here. Dev underscore server 0, std underscore server 0. These are the log files. Okay. If any issues with the Java system, the frequently the asked question is how to check the log files and where to check the log files here. How to check the log files and where to check the log files here. Here we have to go to the dev underscore server 0 or std underscore server 0 log files. We have to review it. That is the Java side. If the people are asking the question, means it's a very important question. So where to check the log files in the work directory? These are the log files. We need to check what's exactly happening with the my server node. If you see the server node startup sequence, all the sequence here. First of all, it will initialize it, right? Then all the parameters, profiles, everything it will read it here. All the memories, everything will read it here, right? Then JVM will be started, Java VM will be started. Then it will go to the initial, then starting to app, then waiting to start to the starting framework. Then after some time, then it will go to the starting apps. Then finally, when it comes to the running status, then it will load the all the data and everything here, then which is available for the connection. It should be come to the running status here. So all the information, everything is available in the log files. Normally, if any errors, how we will go to the work directory in the above level, dev underscore dispatcher, dev underscore work process, how we will check it out. Here also we will check it out from the all those things here. Here, see here, first up it will read the instance profiles, right? Then after that, then it will check the node name. What is the node name? It is configured here, right? It will check the instance profile. Then it will open the profile. Then it will read the description again. Then finally, then it will read the description of the, sorry, it will read the instance.properties file. Instance.properties file. Where it is available? This is available, instance.properties file here. So it will read it, all the information. It will read all the information here before starting it. It will always read all the arguments, all the configuration files and everything. It will read it. So for Java systems, the OS level file system is very important here, not the database. OS level file system is very, very important here. If you miss something here under the USR SAP SAD, if you miss this file system, Java, it won't start. It won't start it here. You can see all the information from here, right? You can see all the information. It is tracked here, all the information here. So that's the main important thing you should remember. Why I am telling these files means, if you go every interview, they may ask you these questions here, right? Troubleshooting part, you have to come to the here, right? The remaining directories we know, like SES. In SES, what will be there? In the message server, NQ server, same. Then, so sec directory, the certificates, exe, then exe folders, then kernel files that we know. Same as like Java system also, we have to do the kernel upgrades. Java system also, we have to do the patching. Java system also, we have the administration activities. So how we have the work process, here we have the Java nodes. So to handle the request, same process, same procedure here. Only thing is, there we have to, here we have to use the browser, there we have to use the SAP logon pad here, same file systems. Okay, there is no differences here. Profiles also it's same, right? Global directory. So here all the files and everything is available here, right? This is the very important here, OS level troubleshooting here, right? So this is the Java home page here. So here we will do the all the administration level activities in the NetWeaver administration page. We will do the all the administration, a powerful administration configuration. It's a monitoring tool for here. Say it's all kind of activities we will do it from here. So if you go to the system administration here, in the system administration, it will give the information here. System administration, it will give the information like, so what is the your version of the system here. So Java normally in the above systems, how for above systems, how we will go to the above systems, for above systems, how we will go to the system status components. There we have the SAP underscore basis, right? Same way for Java systems also, we have the system information. In the system information, what is the your database, SCS and instance. Then in the instance, what is the JVM versions, all the information is available. Ports numbers, P4 port number, telnet port numbers, all the information is available here, right? Same way, components. In the Java means collection of all these components are called the Java. Collection of all these components are called the Java systems. Collection of all these components are called the Java system here, Java systems here. So the Java system, you can see the, so ADS, SAP, Ajax runtime, basis table, BI related tables, BI Java, so related. So we have many things are there here, ELP, FRP, portal. So many things are there here, FLP, runtime. So normally we will use all those things in the actually Java systems. Most probably they will use in the ATM front-end missions. We will use it here. ATM front-end missions. We will use this all the Java systems here. Java systems will be used in the ATM front-end machines. We have to use. They will use it in the business purpose. So all the screens in the ATM front-end is like Java systems only. It's like Java systems only. The ATM front-end machines, we will get the portal screens and everything here only, right? So this is the Java systems. It's the in the system information, we will see the component information. What is the version? Each there is a multiple hundreds of components here. Total 95 components currently here. Each component there is a version here. So 1000 means 1.0, 750, NetWeaver 7.50, SP22. Here it is the how we can call, how can we read this version? How can we read this version here? Okay, I will show you how to read this version here. Okay, so here to read the version here, it's like it's a 1.0, the component 1.0, 1000 means 1.00, then 7.50 means it's like SAP NetWeaver 750 we are using, right? 7.5 or 7.5 we are using, NetWeaver 7.5, NetWeaver 7.5. Then yes, 22 means it's like SP22 version. Then 0, 22 after 0, right? This is the patch level 0, right? So SP22 patch level 0. This is the number. This is the your date 2021 SP22 when was released, SP2021 08/10, right? So here month date, year month date we have this released. Then after that, what is this is called the, this is the build sequence number here. You don't need this one. Only thing is What is the version of your Java components means you need to tell 7.50 SP22. 7.50 SP22. That is what you have to tell here. If someone asks you, if you update this component, then today's date will be displayed here. Today's date will be displayed here. Like this, the date will be displayed here. So like that, we have to remember all these components are core for the Java here. So core for the Java, a collection of all these components are called the your Java system here. Java system here. For same way we go to the our above systems, we'll see the components, right? SAP underscore basis, SAP underscore AG. Same as like for Java systems also we have this information here, right? Java information here, system information here, right? Then this is the user management here, user management here. So user management means, so it's like users creation here, user creation here, how to create the users here. So this is a user creation here. We can create the bulk users. So maybe you can create the users also for the Java system here. Suppose like I can also create the Ravi user here, right? We can also create the user. Same way in above systems, how we created the users, same way we can create the users here. We can log the user. So user ID, what is the user ID here? So what is the initial password? So define the passwords here, initial password. So if you want to upload the photo, you can upload the photo of the user also here, right? We can also upload the photo of the users. So we can also upload the photos, right? So all kind of things we can do it from here. We can also do it all kind of things here, right? Photos, if any photos, maybe what is this photo? So some components related information I have uploaded. Okay, so photos, right? So initial passwords. So passwords we can set it out here. So initial passwords we can set to the here, right? So then first name, last name, email ID. So all these user creation, all those things we can do it from here. Account information. So when was the account information, telephone, additional information, assign the roles. What is the role of the person here? So role means, so is the administrator. Suppose like administrator, just assign the administrator role here. Then click on the save button here. Then user is created here. So Ravi user is created here, right? Ravi user is created here. Then I can log out. I can log in with the Ravi user here. I can log in with the Ravi user here again. So instead of using the administrator user for above SAP level, we will use the SAP star DDIC. Here we are using the so administrator user here. So old password we are using here, old password here, right? Old password we are using here. Just one minute. So right, so here we can log in. Now we can create the users. Now above systems, how we created the users SU01. From here also we can create the bulk users, multiple users. We can create it here. So we can create the users. Then we can log into the system C. So I logged in with the my user. So all the information. So we can log into the above systems here. Same way I log in. I'm accessing the screens here. It's not like that above. We have to use the transaction codes, and it's like, so browser based URLs we have to use it to use the user here, right? So this is the main information you should know here, right? So that is the one thing here, right? User management, system information, NetWeaver administration. Then WebDyn Pro, it's a different user interface, not required. MMC also we can open it here, right? MMC also we can open it. Service registry, some services purpose. We don't record all those things. So user management, system information, NetWeaver administrator. So here the most of the administration work we will do it from the here in the NetWeaver administration, right? So user management. Let's talk about this some more about the user management here, right? So here we can create the user here. Otherwise, we can also integrate this user into the above systems here. Suppose you have the above systems, right? So we have the above systems. So we have the above systems. Why we require another user here, right? Why we need another user here? Then we can also map this system to the above system also. We can also user mapping. So all those things to the we can map to the our another user mapping we can provide it to the here, which means so we can also map this to our above system. So whatever you have user in the our ECP, same user we can log in with the this in the above system also we can log in here. Same way we can log into the here also. So here we can use this one. So here we need to change the mapping here. How to map, how to integrate your Java systems into the above system. So that same user can be helpful from here also, same user. So here you can use the above system, right? Above system configuration, we have to use it here, above system here, right? So above system configuration, we have to use it here. So then we have to configure the destinations. There are the multiple things we have to do it here in the above system. Here, so we have to provide the destinations, creations. All those things we have to do it here. All those things we have to perform in the systems here. One UME mapping destinations. So same as like RFC destinations concept, we have to create the destinations here. So all those things we have to provide it to the here. Okay. These things we have to provide it to the UME identity management. Suppose here we can use the own users. Instead of creating the own users again, why can't we use the already we have the users in the our ECP system, right? Why can't we use this users, all users data from here also? When you are logging to the Java system, you don't need separate user ID. Whatever the user password you have of the your above system, same password you can log in here. You can do that one. That is also possible here. So see, that is also possible. We can log in with the same user here. Why? Because many people they won't log in through. So this one, some people they will log in with the URLs, right? Same URL we can use it from here also. Same URLs we can use it here also. Then we can log in here also. That is the purpose. We can map the our user management also, right? We can map it here. Same whatever suppose like DDIC, through DDIC user also we can map it after the integration is done. After the integration done, same user we can log in. But now we have not performed any integration here. So right. So that is the one concept here regarding the user management concept here. This is the home page of the your NetWeaver Java system here, right? So here today, what you can learn here, how to start and stop the Java systems here. Same way, right click and stop and start the system, Java system. Same way we can stop and start. Okay. Then same way, once you stop and start, then but startup sequence is different. Then you can monitor the Java file systems. These are the Java file systems here. NJD is our Java file systems here, Java, and this one profile. So just you can learn the Java file systems here. Here you can see the additional folder is J2EE. J2EE, here cluster, all the instance.properties file. As I mentioned, right, instance.properties file. Here all the configuration file is there. Someone cracked the system, someone change the configuration. This is a very, very important file here, instance.properties file. This is the very, very important file here. If you miss this file, your system is crashed. This is a very important file. Don't do any changes in the file here in the J2EE in the cluster folder here. These all are the binaries, OS level file systems. These all are the OS level file systems here. OS level file systems. So normally we don't touch these file systems here. It's a very important file systems here, right? So next log file is the J2EE cluster server 0 and log, server 0 log. So these are the very important again. The next set of log file is very important is the J2EE cluster server 0 log. After the work directory, The next troubleshooting log file is the default trace file. Default trace file here. So the location of the default trace file is, this is the one here. USR SAP SAD J instance number J2W cluster server 0 log file here. Server 0 log file here. Here we can see the log file location, all the information here. Log file location. Whatever you do, finally you can track all the information here. Whatever you are doing. So we have changed the some user principal, private data source and everything, right? That is loaded here, right? So you are trying to change it to the ABAP and you are doing. So that is tracked here. But field got tracked here. All the information will be tracked from here. So you cannot escape from here. Whatever you do here, any errors, any logs, this is the final log file. After the work directory, then trace directory. This is the trace directory log file here. So suppose if any issues, we need to review the latest timestamp of the default trace file or application trace file. We have to read it. It's a very, very, very important log file, guys. So normally we will put like we have, I have worked on the Java administration also, means the first question they may ask you. So any issues, where to check? Work directory, then trace directory and work directory here. This is the default trace directory, default log file for the Java system here. This is very important. Default trace files are very, very important files here, right? Default trace files very important here. Default trace files are very important here. Trace files here, right? Cluster server 0 trace files are very, very important log file here, right? So this is a very important. So just to go through this log files, what's happening here, try to access the Java system through URL. This is the browser based URL. You can access it, right? You can access this URL so that, so you can log in with the administration page, the user ID and password. Just log in, just familiarize with the tabs, just to user information, create the users, then check the component versions. What is the current component versions and what is the versions? How many components are there? No one asks you the component. Just remember the 1 or 10 components maximum. That is enough. Sometimes they may ask you, can you list out the few components information? That time you need to answer, right? User management. So just you can. So most of the things we have to discuss in the administration page only. Where all those things we have to discuss in the administration page. All the information will be recorded here only. So what activities we will do it in the Java side, right? What configuration activities? So what are the destinations? Destinations means in SM59, how we will create the destinations. Here also we will create the destinations to the your other systems like ECP. Then so destination type here ECP, right? ECP means, so it kind of like RFC destination here. Through RFC destination we can create it here. Then so what is the user? System ID. System ID means our portal system to ECP we are creating here, right? Portal system to ECP we are creating here. Then local, not the local connection. What is the target host? SAP Windows 1. Then what is the instance number? So 20. So then gateway host, we have to fill it, click, and the user ID password. We are same as like in RFC destination, how we are maintaining, same way we have created the user here, right? Just click on the ping the destination. Then the connection test is successful, then that is fine. So then it is not successful, that is not fine here. Here something wrong. So system ID, host story, fine. Then here, what is the client here? The client information we have to give it here. Language, English, client is 100. Right? So user ID is missing. So user ID is missing here. We have not maintained the any user ID. So if you want to maintain the user ID, normally in the above side, we will go to the SM59 and we will create the users, right? Same way. So we are using the same way we are using the destinations here. But Java level, we have to go to the NWA there. So we have to create the destinations here. There we have to create the destinations here, right? So see here, the successfully connected to the ECP system, which means your Java system is successfully connected to the your ECP system. Back and above system, it is connected. Right? Like that, we have to create the destinations here. We have the types of destinations here, right? So destination types, same as like above level, how we have the type HTTP destination, gateway destination. Like here, in memory, maybe is the HANA database destination. I guess this is the one. OData destinations here. We have the OData service destinations also we have available here, right? So OData means Fury said it will come. So there are types of destinations here, right? So here destinations creation, we have to go to the destinations here. Here one thing is, if you don't know the if you don't know the navigation here, we have the search bar in the right side. Just give the shortcut here, destination or something full name, then it will give the search result to the destinations here. If you want to check the user, then just click the user management. Suppose you need user management for the creation, just type the user, click on the search button, then user account management will come here, right? So the search bar is there, you can search it here, right? So then this way we can go it here. So like that, so you can do the destinations creations for today, then OS level file systems logs checking, then user IDs creation. So these things we can check it out. Tomorrow we'll go for more on the administration side, we'll discuss. Okay, the timings and everything will be displayed. Check the component versions, how to check the why, because sometimes they may ask you how to check the component version. We have to go to the system information. We can export to the Excel also. We can export to the our Excel sheet also. We can export the all the components to the Excel sheet also. We can export it. Okay, you can explore all these options. You can explore it here one by one, one by one. Okay, first of all, log in and see the user experience, how it will be and everything here. Okay, just practice. Tomorrow we'll go for more on the pure administration part here. All the administration part we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay, Java.
Okay.
So you don't need in detailed way. You don't need in detailed way. But if you know, tomorrow you can answer the